In this video we're going to look at the First Scottish Search Services CaseLoad integration. To access First Scottish orders from the main toolbar in Accounts, you will see the option for First Scottish Orders. That's where you will see the status, the matter, the client, address, the parties involved and when the order was created and who that was ordered by. So as you start to place orders using First Scottish, this menu will populate and you'll see all of the orders you have placed. I'm going to quickly access a matter using the right click option. So we'll go into the matter for this order, and within the matter itself on integrations you would see First Scottish orders. So if you're in this matter and you want to place an order for a search, you would select First Scottish orders. This will typically be blank and not have any orders in it if you've not placed any orders. I've sent some test orders in here. To do a new order, you would just click on New First Scottish Order. So on the screen that's available here, what we're looking to populate with data that's either in the system or that we want to add is the ability to add the address field. So on the address source, if it's the property that we're selling, is the property that the client lives in currently. So if this was Bruce Anderson at 125 Brintsfield Place, then you would select that and that will auto-populate the address source details for you. If it's not the address that the matter relates to, then you would just enter a postcode and search for the address and select the address that we want to do the search against. But in this instance, we'll do it against this particular address that's already been entered. Then we're looking to select property type. So from the available drop-down selections, select the property type and then pop in a title number. So I'll just put one in here and select a local authority. So that's everything that we need to know about the subject, so the property we want to do a search against. What we'll then do is populate the parties details. So we've got the ability to add up to 6 parties to an order. If the client has already been entered against the matter, you can select them from here and that will automatically populate their details. If you also wanted to add a Mrs. to that order, you maybe want Mrs. Gemma Anderson, for example, you would add their details in here and add that to the second line. Then you would just, if you don't have the clients saved, then you would just add them individually from either the drop down or you would just type them in. You would just start to add like so. So you would just add all of the details that you need to know. Once you're happy with all of the address subjects and the parties, you would click Save and then Send to First Scottish. Once you've done that, you would then land on the First Scottish website to create your instruction. So the page would then load up and you would be presented with this page here. So on the Create Instruction page, you've got your option for what you would normally have: multi-search, title search, property searches, plans, report searches and miscellaneous searches. So at this point here, you're able to create the instruction that you need. You don't need to add any further information. We've done that already from the CaseLoad data that's been entered. So you would just literally select what search you wanted placed and then do create instruction. So if it was a legal report, for example, you would select legal report and do next. So once that order's been sent through, you'll land on the First Scottish website page and you would just click to log in to then create your instruction. So this process that happens next is the same as previously, the only difference being that you've already got the information about the property and the parties, so you don't then have to re-enter them. All you need to do is select which type of search you're looking for to then create the instruction. So for example, if it was a legal report, a registered legal report, you would select that and click on next, and that would then be added to this instruction order. So once you've done that, you would then add any other orders you need and then click submit. So then what happens next, if I just go to one that's been completed, so I'll select this one here. You can see when an order's been completed, we return the details of the order that's been placed along with the fee amount. If you then want to create a debit credit slip for that order, you can select that on the First Scottish order page here, and that will pull in the details of the fee, which you would then save and exit, and then that submits that through to Cashroom for processing against the order. If I open up the matter itself, just to let you see what then happens when an order has been placed, if we look at the events for this particular matter, what we'll see is an instruction notification, so an email notification to let you know that an order has been placed. You will then have a completion notification to let you know that order's now been successfully completed. And then each of the output documents, so this instance here we had a property inquiry certificate, that gets saved back to the order, to the matter automatically. So you can see that it gets added as an event. Each individual report would come in, so if there was a multi-search, you would see all of the documentation for that. For an individual PEC or a legal report or a call report, they all get added to events as well. And then finally, once the order has been completed, your First Scottish invoice will also be added to the order. And what you'll see on that invoice is the details of the property the charges relate to, but also on the Your Reference feature, you'll see the matter code. So this one here is Bell 21. You can see that's the matter that we're in just now. So all of the invoices you receive back automatically to the matter will also have the corresponding matter code on them as well. And as we just looked at, you can also send those off to as a requisition slip to Cashroom as well to notify them regarding the order that's being placed. So that's what it currently looks like in terms of the First Scottish Search Services integration. If you're already using the integration or are about to, I hope this has been useful. If not, and you're interested in using it, please get in touch and we can get the integration set up and ready for use based on what you've just seen in this video. Thank you.